Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good evening to everyone. We meet again for tonight's session, and tonight's session is very special. Okay. Now, before that, before that, early in the morning today, early in the morning, we already have about 3 slots altogether. Okay. The first one by Bryan as well. Is it by basic photography? Okay, and then the second one it's about uh, photojournalism for education by Kelvin, and then the third slot, which was from our very own GEG Kota Kinabalu, uh, about editing photo using Google Snapseed. And then we have trick for creating creative photo with Google Slide. And the last one with Snap, Save, Share, Mastering Google Photos for Educators. Okay, now as for tonight, as I said before, we're going to have two special speaker, and then we're going to start right now from the first speaker, which is uh, Pangeran Azizul Rahim Bryan, and he's going to talk about how photography brings students together. So I hand over the mic to you.
Okay, thank you very much, moderator for today. Okay, Dayang Zahara. Okay, so very good, very good day, okay, to everyone. Now, today I'm going to share, okay, with my fellow photography enthusiasts, okay, from Japan, which is Mr. Yohei Horimoto, if I pronounce it correctly. Okay, so it will be based on what we are having, okay, with young photographers, okay, such as school students. Okay, so I'll be sharing. Hold on. So I'll be sharing a slide, okay, based on what I have done in my school, okay, with my students, and they are actually um, very engaging, and also um, they are really what do you call, really interested, okay, in photography at a young age. Okay, hold on, I'm trying to share the screen here. Okay, there's a bit of technical problem. Okay, so I'll be sharing with you, okay, this presentation, okay, about how photography brings students together. Okay, so this is prepared by myself as a teacher, okay, of a school, okay, which is SMK San Francis Convent. Okay, how photography brings students together. So that will be what I'm going to share today. Okay, a brief content. Okay, is introduction. Okay, I'll be presenting about the introduction, the photography. Okay, club in school, the club itself. Okay, club objective, activities, team assignments, togetherness in team working, and the closing. Okay, the introduction. Yeah. So basically, this is a school, okay, a club in the school, okay, which is SMK San Francis Convent, okay. SMK San Francis Convent is a government-aided secondary school located in Jalan Kinabalu International School, Bukit Padang, Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, Malaysia. Yeah. It is an all-girls school consisting of about 800 students and comprises of 53 staff. The students are from various religions, comprising of many races, okay, sharing multicultural backgrounds within the school's boundary and beyond. The school started as a missionary school. Okay, originally it is a missionary school, and it recently it celebrated its 100 years, okay, which is in 2023. So this school has been around for quite a long time. The school's motto is Amare et Servire, okay, or Latin, which means to love and to serve. So this is an all-girls school. As you can see, the photo over here, they are not actually wearing a uniform at that moment, all right, because it is they are actually celebrating an event, okay. But they're actually the school is supposedly should wear a uniform. Okay, photography club in school. Okay, so in the school, okay, we have a photography club. It's called SFC Photography Club. SFC stands for San Francis Convent. So it was officially set up in 2021 as one of the core curricular clubs that students can choose to take up. So students are required to sign up for one club of their liking as part of their core curricular assessment. Now, it is the education ministry, okay, that have set up a lot of this assessment, okay, to assess students based on academic and non-academic um, subjects, okay, or topics. So annually, the club will plan out the activities and assignments that students can participate in. So as a club, okay, members will gather, okay, and together they will plan out the rest of the year's activities and events, also the budgeting and whatnot. Club objective. Okay, creating a group of students that are educated and guided on the importance of photography. So these are the club's objective. Okay, why we set up a club. So these are the reasons why. Okay, so we want to introduce, okay, a group of students that are educated and guided on the importance of photography. Okay, they should learn the fundamentals of photography. Okay, and they should learn the post-processing aspects in photography. Okay, learn to appreciate nature, that is very important, and also to instill team working. Okay, respect each other while working as a team. And last but not least, okay, their work will contribute to the school, okay, to the school and the good name of the school, and also their work, okay, maybe published or maybe put up in notice boards, okay, and the school magazines, to promote the school and also to um, promote the club. Okay, these are the activities that the club normally um, set up, okay, each year. So these are some of the annual activities that will be set up for the club members. Okay, so there will be annual school sports day, okay, annual schools cross country competition, annual school cultural celebration. Now, this school cultural celebration, okay, um, because the students comprises of multicultural background, therefore we would normally celebrate, okay, all the main culture, okay, main culture celebration in the country, yeah, such as Harvest Festival, okay, that is a local culture in Sabah, Hari Raya, okay, Chinese New Year, and also Deepavali. We have annual convocation and excellence award ceremony, and also Kinabalu International Photography Festival. So these are the activities that we would look forward to every year. So all the photos here were taken by students, and they they would contribute their work, okay, to the school. So like I said before, okay, the celebration that we normally would cover, okay, the members or the club members, the students would cover all the events that we have set up each year to to what do you call, to cover, right, all the events, and to take up all the interesting moments, okay, the rare moments, the sad moments, like the middle photo here, okay. So these are what students would normally look out for, okay. At the same time, they would polish up their ability, their skills, their photography skills. Okay, team assignments. Now, team assignments are given, okay, to the club members, okay, but they are not actually open to all members, but normally we would have some selected members, okay, to be given assignments for the school, all right. So team assignments, okay, would be like a monthly photo contest, okay. So each month, members will meet up and conduct activities together, right? So the teacher advisor will decide the theme for the monthly contest, okay. And after the theme has been decided, members can use smartphones, okay, or DSLRs if they have one, right? And it's really open, and winners will be judged based on their creativity and originality. So students would actually learn, okay, how to be creative and how to be original, how to produce original photos, okay, without maybe only minor editing, okay, so that they can actually learn, right? They can actually learn. So we have district school sports meet. Okay. So normally this would be requested by the district education office. Okay. To assist in photo taking athletes. Okay, in action and prize giving ceremony. So normally the school club, the photography club, okay, in the school will be requested to cover this sports competition. Okay, organized by the district office. So they would go out to the field and take photos for the committee. So students are given special permission as crew members of the committee. Yeah. Certificates of appreciation are always given to the students. So this would be the team from the school, okay, together with all their DSLRs. Okay, the club will also hold field trips. Okay, field trips. Students can apply their skills, right, hands-on, not only theory. Okay, normally we would have both theory and also hands-on. Okay, so in class, all right, we would meet up with all the members and um, the teacher, advisor, and also sometimes we would invite a speaker, okay, from JPC or Jebat Photography Club to give a talk, okay, and to hold a workshop, right, to teach these students the skills that they need to learn photography, okay, to start up their interest in photography. Increase students' passion, okay, and interest in photography. So they would have trips, okay, trips that we have taken and we have done would be the train to Beaufort, okay, it's one of the districts in Kota Kinabalu, and street photography in Gaya Street. So these are all the skills, okay, that would actually teach students, okay, all the tricks, okay, all the actual uh, tips, okay, and tricks that they would normally need, okay, in the real world. So club members would also be invited, okay, invitational. Students are invited to take photos for official events non-related to the school, okay. um, Students' safety will always be taken care of. Okay, they are insured. It's a priority. Okay, so that the students' parents will be at ease. Yeah. So allowances and certificate of appreciation would be given. Okay, based on their contribution. So example of this invitational events would be the recent International X Rugby, okay, alumni dinner for other schools. Okay, there are also weddings, right? Uh, Students are invited, okay, to cover a wedding. So these are all invitational, non-related to the school. And last but not least, okay, these are what all the students look forward to each year would be the Kinabalu Photo Festival. So students are excited about photography. Okay, so therefore they would have in the back of their mind they would have something to look forward to contribute and also to participate in. All right. So JPC, which is Jebat Photography Club, they would organize this Kinabalu Photo Festival, okay, and they would give assistance. They would hold workshops for the students, and especially they have a lot of um, the masters, okay, in photography that would give guidance for the students. Remember, the students, they are amateurs, okay, they are beginners, so they would need a lot of assistance. They would need a lot of the know-hows to start their interest in photography. So students can get to showcase their skills and their results, okay, their photos at the end of the Kinabalu Photo Festival. Okay, in this club, okay, we actually really promote the togetherness, okay, the team working, okay, in our culture, our school culture. So why do we need all this team working? It is to get inspired, okay. So a speaker from Jebat Photography Club, okay, is invited annually to inspire new and existing students, okay, on selected topics. And most of the time students are excited about these type of inspiration, okay. So get things done together. Yeah, group for projects are always given to foster team working and respect among the members and the students. Yeah, get in time. Students are reminded to be disciplined, okay, to follow rules and complete their work in time. So discipline is very important nowadays, okay, and students are always reminded, okay, of how it is important to apply all the discipline, all the rules, okay, that are what you call around, yeah, and also they must be disciplined in uh, work working in a tight schedule, okay, working and um, and have to respect the deadline. Yeah, get ready for the real world. Okay, this is very important for all students, for all members of the club. Okay, photography is what shape our perception of the world and people and places living in this world. Yeah, so um, students, okay, they would what do you call learn, okay, not only in the four walls, okay, but they would learn things outside of the wall, okay, where they would see the world in a different perspective, okay, their own perspective, how they interpret the world around them, and also um, how would they perceive, okay, the positive and negative aspects of what is around them. Yeah, so I think that is all, okay, for the sharing today. Yeah, so I thank Kinabalu Photo Festival, okay, for giving me this platform to share the club and also the school's activities, okay, and also Jebat Photography Club for giving the guidance, okay, for the students and also for teachers around. And I thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Bryan, for that sharing just now. I hope especially the student who hear it, who hear it just now, would like. I mean, hopefully they would take this as a very, very important thing. Okay, for them to get ready for their future. Uh, okay, now we move on to the next one. Our special guest, far away from Japan, uh, Mr. Yohei Horimoto. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrongly. Representing Osakikaisei High School, and the topic for tonight is photography in students' projects. Okay, I hope everyone will have a better understanding about it, and then how is it helping the student uh, in any way in the education. Okay.
Hello, hello everybody. My name is Yohei. I'm from Japan, Hiroshima, and now I will introduce about uh, my what I say. Anyway, I let me begin with my presentation. And oops. I am sorry. Do you have a moment? I will prepare for my slides. All right then. Okay, I'm sorry to wait for a while. Then now I will begin my presentation. Okay, my name is Yohei again, and I am a teacher of Osakikaisei High School, and I will explain about my school later. And I I just moved to this school last year, so I spent almost 1 year now. And at first, I will explain about Hiroshima, where I live. Uh, this is Japan, and Hiroshima is located on the western part of Japan, and these are the specialties of food, especially. Perhaps you know, some of you know okonomiyaki, and Hiroshima is the these oysters are really good, and that is manju. It calls momiji manju. The shape is kind of maple, and also lemon is the one of the best production in Japan. And how about this? These are the products, and this is shamoji, and this is for rice cookers, and this is kumanofude. This is for calligraphy, but these days the company developed for makeup cosmetics. So for women, these are for souvenirs. These are souvenirs for women, and also maybe some of you know kendama, and these are the specialties in Hiroshima. And I will explain about Osaki Kamijima Island, where I live now, and this is part of an island in Hiroshima, and the population is about 7,000. So we have actually we have about a half of the population is over 65 years old, and about 1,000, around 200 or 300 people. They are teens. So it is. This island is actually a little bit curiosity island, and this is Osakikaisei Island. And we can go there only by ferry. It takes about 30 minutes from the homeland. And the specialty is Osakikaisei is lemon and mandarin oranges, and also seafood, like oysters or shrimps, and also olives. And now I will introduce my school, Osakikaisei High School. I will explain briefly about the number of students. We have 97 students, and these are the first students, 37, second graders 24, and third graders are 36. Usually in Japan, especially I'm not sure, but it's in Hiroshima, students only living in Hiroshima can apply for high school in Hiroshima, but we give some kind of service which allow them to take the exam from other cities. So mostly about 2/3 students come from Hiroshima, but a third student come from, for example, Hokkaido, the northern part of Japan, and Nagano, or Tokyo, Osaka, or Kyushu part. So we have a lot of we have small. Our number is really small, but we have a variety of students, so it is really interesting to me actually. And one of the attractive tradition is kaidenma. And Osakikaisei has a shipbuilding history, and some traditional cultures and festivals remain today. And one of them is kaidenma, a boat made of wood like that. And 14 people work together to row a boat. And kaidenma has been preserved for 500 years. And this is the oldest kaidenma in this island. And the kaidenma race is held every year in summer festival, and some local people enjoy rowing the boat and others enjoy watching the race. And last year, we rowed a kaidenma from my island to Miyajima Island, which is one of the most famous shrines in Japan. And we spent 2 days to visit Miyajima, and we rowed, actually not only teachers, mostly students rowed the boat, and they after rowing the boat they got accomplishments. So for me, it was really touched, but for students, of course, they got more touched, impressed memories. I hope so, and I'm sure that. Then move on to the attractive points of my school. Our school give our students chance to create what they want to do by themselves, and these are the photos of that students were doing something. And yeah, for example, actually, Osaki Kamijima Island is local town, so and less tourists. So some students want get more tourists, and also they wanted to tell the attractive places in the island. So two of women made a map that they will recommend, and also they make a wedding dress like that, and and also the left one, they draw the tomatoes or lemons out of the farm. Anyway, our school give the chance to create what students want to do them. So when we are asked what they want to do, we always push them into we encourage students to do so. And today I will explain about the one of the journal which students make. The name is Shigoto Zukan article. Please remember the name Shigoto Zukan article. It means jobs encyclopedia. Maybe then the English is maybe I'm not sure actually, but Shigoto Zukan journals. Only students made the journal by themselves. At first, I will tell what made students start this project. In about 10 years ago, the number of students this school was decreasing, and we had to close this school if the number was not over 80 students. Then school hoped that students could do more social activities, and also town assisted us, our schools, but they hoped that more people are encouraged to live in this island. Then, to solve this problem, they hit on innovative idea, that is Shigoto Zukan journal. And what is Shigoto Zukan? I will explain about it. And this is I put on the QR code, and if when you can see some Shigoto Zukan from this QR code. So if you have time, please take the QR codes. Anyway, at the end of this my presentation, I will show this QR code again. So I will keep explaining about Shigoto Zukan. And concept is that students themselves make journals which introduce rewarding and worthwhile of workers in this island. And the history, I will tell the history of the Shigotozukan. Actually, we have already completed the 10th Shigotozukan journal this year, and it will be published at the end of this month or the first week of March. So if you have time, please access our website so that you can see them newest one, latest one later, maybe 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later. Anyway, I will tell the history of Shigotozukan journal. These are from first one to third one, and our students interviewed workers in this island. However, from first to third, most of the processes were carried out by teachers. So from first one to third one, just students involved in only interview. But from fourth, our students started cooperating, thinking by themselves, and they started cooperating with other schools to make this Shigoto Zukan journal. And when it comes to fourth and fifth journals, they cooperated with students in this island. Actually, we have 3 schools, including our school, and we cooperated with one of the schools from 4th to 5th. And later, from 6 to 7, on the left one, this project spread to other students in Hiroshima, and the number of collaborators had been increasing. And the maximum number of schools related to this school reached 9 schools. So it had become more popular project. And from 8th journal and 9th journal, students has started creating all the processes, and they yes, and of course we assisted them, but when we are only required to help them, we help them. and they consider what theme is the best to send their projects to all the people, including those who live in this island. They spent a lot of time creating oops, creating these journals. This challenge has spread to some schools, and they get interested and started this similar project. And now the project of Shigotozukan has spread such as cities, Hokkaido, Kyoto, Miyazaki, Kagoshima. And last year, when the ninth Shigotozukan journal was published, the first Shigotozukan summit was held. Shigotozukan summit was held for students related or interesting to make these Shigotozukan journals. We invited them to exchange their opinions about their projects. They enjoyed communicating with each other through these one journals. And Shigotozukan connects many people and gives teens great experiences. And how to make these Shigotozukan journals? And this is the outline of Shigotozukan. We usually write the article following the outline. And this is an example of Shigotozukan. And another one. And this is the processes till the completing these journals. First preparation and second interview to workers in island, and last editing. And this is preparation part. This year, only 6 students launched this project. And they discussed the theme once a week, and we considered what is the best for a month, and they decided finally. And this year, the theme is to send appreciation to all the people who have related to our projects. So we decided to ask some people who have already interviewed and always supported us. After deciding the theme, we announced that we would make these Shigotozukan journals this year. And 11 students joined us this year and started these projects with 17 students. And we invited 3 guests to learn about how to ask good questions and how to take good photos and also how to write good compositions. This is a guide who works as a radio host, and he taught us how to ask good questions. And also, this is the session about how to write good compositions. So we use online or we use face-to-face session to learn about those 3 questions, 3 ways. And after that, we began interviewed like that. For example, some groups visited a house where the interviewee lived, or two students visited the factory where he worked, and this is farm, and this is cost of sea, and this is shop again, like that. And after these projects, students, I got some students comment, and one of the students said that he was glad to join this Shigoto Zukan Journals project because I have admired it since an elementary school. And another student said it was the happiest time when I took the real journal that and also another student said I learned many people who work in various jobs, so I can think about my future jobs like that. And this is the end of my presentation. I was actually surprised when I moved to this school. This school has been supported by many people in this island, living in this island. But what I was impressed the most was the students. They are always thinking about how they enjoy themselves in daily life, but they can show appreciation to others and think and act by themselves. This school does not have the crisis of being closed right now because of their power. Of course, we teachers need, but to be honest, I learn from students a lot every day. To believe in students is the most important thing to grow them up. We don't need to prepare for them too much. We just believe in students. Their possibilities are limitless. This is, yes, that's the end of my presentation, and this is the most important thing that I learned, that I have learned since last year, and I would like to grow up more with students. That's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening all. And this is QR code again. So if you are interested in Shigoto Zukan Journal, please take the QR code. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Horimoto. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Anyway, um, it seems that in your school, you have this journal, isn't it? I mean, the student, is it the student? I mean, the material and all of that. Did the teacher help to prepare the journal, or maybe the student do it by themselves?
Yes, students. Yeah, students do it by themselves these days.
Okay. Okay. How about the like language? Is it fully in Japan, or is there any in English?
Uh, Now we don't have English version, but I have English class, and I asked my students whether they want to translate them into English, and they agreed. So maybe at the end of March, we we hope that we will upload the English version.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe Mr. Bryan, maybe would you like to ask something? Maybe would you like to know something about the program?
Okay. First of all, Moshi Moshi, Yohei-san.
Hi,
Yeah, genki desu ka?
genki desu.
Okay. My first question is I've seen a lot of uh, activities related to your students. That is
Yes.
well done to you, okay, and the school. And I can see that the journal, okay, the journal, what is it called just now? Shigoto Zukan.
She
Yes.
got it.
Yes, the Shigoto Zukan. It is more like a journal of the school and also um, the students. Okay, their activities. Yeah, activities. But is it ongoing or is it like the activities are being done on a yearly basis?
Yes. Usually, we change the theme year by year. So this year, the theme is that we send appreciation to others. But last year, the theme is close to this year, but the last year's theme was that uh, they want they asked the interviewee who students have already interviewed, and they wanted to know how changes their mind against to their work, or uh, yeah they and they uh, edited as a journal last year.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Um, in our country, yeah, especially
Mm.
in my school, okay,
Yes.
um, we also do that, but we do it in a book kind of way. It's like a school magazine. So
Hmm.
we would compile all the photos, all the articles and journals even, and towards the end of the year, we would book it, and also we will uh, print everything, and then we will give to all the students. Yeah. So that is how we do it in our school. Okay. But it is very interesting that you have done it online, so it is more accessible to everyone actually.
Mm.
Okay, that is a very interesting idea.
Mm.
Yes.
Thank you.
And also I've seen some photos from the QR code that you have shared.
Uh-huh. Thank
The
you.
main photo is the Shigoto Zukan. Is
Mm.
the students? I think it was students. They are rowing the boat. That is very interesting.
Yeah.
Is it is there any some sort of a competition? It's like, like here we have the annual dragon boat race.
Hmm.
Over there, do they have any race? Especially for locals or maybe students. It's very
Uh,
interesting.
you mean especially for photos or this journal
The activity itself. You have,
activities?
yes.
No, we don't have such a kind of competition,
I
but
see. Yeah.
Yeah, but original purpose was that to solve the crisis of being closed. But right now, these days the purpose maybe shifts to the next stage. I mean, through this project, we can connect with each other. I think this is very important experience to teens because, yeah, especially students in my school don't have a lot of connection to other schools or others. So, but through this project, they make some friends, and from then they started new project, another project. So I think uh, it is not so. It is not answer from your question, but the actually uh, I think this project is worth doing, keeping doing in the future.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Yohei.
Thank
And
you.
I think there's one more question.
Mhm.
So, all the activities that you have done, okay, with your students,
Mm.
do they get any assistance from, from the school, especially the finance, okay, the
Mm.
financial aspects? Do they get
Mm.
any assistance from the school or maybe from the government to conduct all
Mm.
the activities?
As for these activities, we yeah we get some financial support from town, from this island, and also we have uh, one assistant uh, who works as how to say. Mm, he is not a teacher, but uh, he is hired by the town, this island, and he supports us a lot to prepare for example, the guests. Uh, we actually I moved this island this year, so I have no connection with others, but he supported to uh, ask guests whether they can come or not, or yeah. Also, he managed a lot. Yeah.
Okay,
So. Mm,
I think you have answered the question.
mm,
And in the photography aspect of the activities, yeah, um, how do the students get themselves trained for the photography, okay, the skills,
mm,
and how do they get assistance, or how do they get the knowledge, okay,
mhm.
for the photography?
Uh, so one of the guests is uh, works as a photographer, and we connected online because he lives now in Finland or Norway. I forgot where he lives, but he and uh, for yeah, fortunately, we have some cameras this school, so we lend my students. Then we lend them to my students, and he taught how to take photos with the cameras, and sometimes they show how show with videos how to take the effectively, and also after after the session, not only us, of course, students can connect him. So when when some students have some question, uh, they can ask him, or of course, if they have questions to us, if they ask questions to us, I can ask him, and we get the answers, and we can teach them. So that's why, that's that way to teach how to use how to use cameras effectively.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Yohei-san. Yeah,
Yeah, thank
thank you.
you.
I guess that is all from me. Back to you, moderator.
Okay. Thank you, uh, Mr. Bryan and Mr. Yohei. Okay. I just want to make a little bit, um, not just, not, it's not a suggestion, but from what I heard that your school in Japan, you're prepared like the kids in doing journal, isn't it? But here, most of the school here, we have, like Mr. Bryan said, school magazine. Okay, and they also have a photographer club. Here we also have photographer club, and then there's one school, the primary school, age from 7 to 12, from SK Sembulan. They have their own post uh, podcast, where the pupils learn to be in, like, learn to interview, learn to ask uh, all the people around them during any event. That's some of the school that got like activities. But as for journal, I don't know if there any school that student make their like journal in here. Have you, Brian? Maybe it's only school magazine, isn't it?
Yes, we only
School
prepare
magazine.
school magazine, and
Yeah,
all the activities are in there for,
yeah.
throughout the whole year.
Anyway, still very honored to have you here, Mr. Yogi. I don't know what's the time there. Is it night time? Yeah. And then anyway, thank you very much for being here. And then thank you as well, Mr. Brian, for sharing how is it photography brings students together, and how is it photographs in students project. And like we also would like to thank Miss Atika from GTC, Global Teachers Conversation. Is that correct? GTC, for bringing you here with us, for sharing your story with us here tonight. And then we thank you very much. Okay, what is it in Japan? Or how you what is that? How you said thank you?
Arigato
Oh,
gozaimasu.
arigato
Arigato.
gozaimasu. I think that's all for today. And then I hope you have. I hope that you have a great life over there, being a teacher. I mean, you just moved in this year, isn't it? To your school, and then I hope everything's when will be going on just fine. Anyway, how about earthquake? There's no earthquake over there. Your place earthquake?
Oh no,
No.
that's
Oh,
fine.
yeah. Is
Oh,
it
that's
far
good. That's
away
good to
from your
know.
place?
Yes, for it is not close,
Oh, okay. Thank God.
and
Okay.
less earthquakes in this island.
Oh, okay. Good to know then.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So everyone, a very good night and take care. Okay,
Thank you very
bye.
much. Thank you.